Hey guys, this is Ryan and I have an unboxing for a video game for this time, so here we go. Today I'm unboxing some Diablo stuff I have, just because I have a whole bunch of it and they're great games. First up is my copy of Diablo 1, the original Diablo, and most of these games have all been released only for computer. There's 3 games, but they're releasing the third one on console. They're releasing it for PS3 soon. So on the cover you get Diablo, a picture of Diablo, the boss in the game. He's the hardest boss in the game, and he's really hard, honestly. This game's by Blizzard Entertainment. This is pretty old. This is a pretty old game. I remember playing this when I was growing up, and I mean, I was like 8 or 9, and I was playing this game, and it was M, because I was a rebel. Let's say that. As you can see, the graphics aren't great, but again, for the time that this game was released, the graphics were really good. And it was released, they won Game of the Year, I don't know why it's not focusing, but 1996. Focus. Anyways, 1996. Yeah, this, as you can see, it says, this is some of the better graphics for the time. 3D. And these are really not cheap to get nowadays. This original Diablo game, like a new copy of this, which I got this new for Christmas. I've played it so it's not like wrapped or anything. But like a new copy will run you like $50 to $70 on like most websites. You could try looking at like flea markets and stuff, but you're gonna find a crappy used copy. Inside you get this booklet, which is just not really much of anything. It's just your getting started guide, telling you how to install things, which I'm pretty sure everybody can install things without this guide, but I like they need a cover, so might as well put that in there. This is from the creators of things like Diablo 2, StarCraft expansion set, Brood War, Warcraft 2, and there's a expansion pack for the Diablo 2 and Warcraft 3. I have Diablo 2 also, but I don't know where it is. I know where the disc is, but I don't know where the box and everything is, so I'm just not going to show you, but it's a good game. This one's my favorite though. I'll skip that for a second. Next we have Diablo 3, which is a fantastic game. Graphics are amazing. Again, you have Diablo on the cover, but this time he looks much more hardcore. The case is a lot nicer. It's pretty thick, the box. I play as the Barbarian because it's pretty hardcore. Wizard, honestly, I think is the best, but it's hard to start out. But once you have like a high level wizard, it's really easy to play the game. You open this up, it has a Velcro. And there's this shot of some demons. Those are the Fallen, I think. And at the end of days, and then it flips open again. This is a really nice box. Justice shall fall. And there's some things about the game. Face the terrifying butcher and other evils from Tristan's haunted past. That was such an easy boss. Like, honestly, I have a character, he's like a tank kind of build. Like, I don't usually try to jump around these bosses and these monsters. I usually just kind of run in, attack, and just keep. I don't usually try to hide from them or strategize too much. Your races, I'll get to that in time. But, yeah, that's basically what the screen will look like. Graphics are great. There's a lot of, like, demented stuff. I mean, this is a game about fighting off the, like, demons in hell. So it's not going to be puppies and rainbows. So let's get to what's inside. Nothing too exciting in here, but I have more to show about Diablo. This is the actual disc. And here's the game disc itself. Again, the graphics on this game are amazing. Like, people might think that's like, wow, they probably just put a great picture on the disc, but like the entire game stands up to that kind of graphic. So, a lot to look forward to. This was cool. Like, a lot of people try to keep track of like their stats and everything, and what armor is better than other. So they give you like this really nice notepad with just like a watermark of Diablo. It's cool. It's pretty thick, lots of papers. So if you want to keep track of all that, I'm not into it enough to care. I just pick up armor, and if it's better than what I have, I put it on. Seems pretty basic. Diablo. This is the quick start guide, which is kind of flimsy because I'm used to reading something much larger. Again, you get the installation and just like troubleshooting and all that. And some story about the game. You need to make an account for this game, and you can have multiple heroes on each account. I think up to 10, I think. This is like the map, but you don't ever see that map. Like, maps are local pretty much. The different classes are, you got the barbarian characters. Again, I like barbarians. They're kind of a tank build. Like, just look at them. You wouldn't want to mess with that. Then you got demon hunter. I don't like demon hunter just because I don't like relying on ranged attacks so much. Monk characters, which is kind of like the cleric and the other in the previous Diablo games. I've never tried monk. Witch Doctor is really cool. It's kind of like the druid in the Diablo 2 expansion pack. So it's really cool. You get to like summon monsters to help you. This is the wizard. Again, I think I really want to start a wizard character. It's just I don't like the beginning of it. An auction house is a really cool feature. If you want to get weapons but you don't want to go scouring the land looking for the best weapons, you can always buy them on the auction house. Things can get expensive, but you can. There's a gold marketplace, so you use in-game currency, and then there's also a U.S. money or any currency money auction house where you can blow all your money or make money. You can sell your items for real cash, but I mean, you're not going to make a lot of money unless you have some really nice items. So you can still make money though if you know what you're doing. And yeah, that's this. Up next are, I don't know why, but guest pass for World of Warcraft. And 3 of these Diablo 3 guest passes, which allow a guest to come and play up to level, like basically level 10, the end of the one battle in the first act. Once you beat the Skeleton King in the first act, they're basically like, okay, now it's time to buy the real game. Have fun. So I'd recommend. I think you can get that first part for free now online, like from BlizzardEntertainment.com. So guest passes kind of don't make sense anymore. But let's do this next. The Diablo 3 mouse, which a lot of people think this is dumb, but it's a professional grade mouse, and it's guaranteed for like 1 million clicks, 1 million like uses of the buttons. So it's good, and you're gonna need a lot of button clicking for this game. It opens up, just tells you a little bit about the game and a bunch of different about the mouse in some different languages. This is the mouse itself. Even the box art for this, like the mouse, is really cool. But yeah, well, that wasn't supposed to happen. But anywho, let's pretend that didn't happen. Okay. And the back's just the specifications, like all the fun things that it comes equipped with. Yes. Anywho, here's your mouse. It's kind of like a soft plastic feel. It's really smooth. And this like look is kind of like very slightly embossed almost. Diablo 3 down here is embossed, kinda. But the reason it's there is because it's actually an LED, so it'll glow red, and it like fluctuates. As with this, the mouse wheel, it fluctuates too, and that little dot fluctuates. It's click, click, left, right. I don't know what this button does, honestly. I've tried figuring it out, don't know. But, this is the first action button, second action button, third, and fourth. And you can use this for other games. There's, when you download the thing, it comes with this thing. It's like a SteelSeries engine, and you have to, like, download applications so you can use this accurately in different games. But it's not too hard. Just, like, click and drag your files to say what games you want to play. You can adjust this mouse in all kinds of different ways, from like how quickly it measures its like movement and its sensitivity, to the speed the light fluctuates in the mouse, from like slow to fast. And then there's like one that happens like when it's needed. So I guess when you move, it moves, and if you don't move, it's not going to move. It's a really cool mouse, and the thing is like a braided wire. In the bottom, you get a SteelSeries gaming grade engine, so it's a really good mouse. Like, you're not gonna have it screwing up or glitching on you. It's really nice. Oh, that was messy. Oh, also inside you get this little baggie kind of thing. Comes with no, out you come. Out you come. It is misbehaving. You get a quick start guide, which is really those 2 pages, just in a bunch of different languages. So, no matter what language you speak, it's probably there in some dialect. This is just like an ad for different SteelSeries gaming products. I hear it's like one of the best brands in gaming. So I mean, that tells you more about like different mouse specialty kind of items, keyboards, and the World of Warcraft mouse looks really sick. Honestly, like, but I don't play World of Warcraft, so I'm not gonna buy it. That'd be weird. SteelSeries engine, you get this sticker. I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna put this on my laptop or anything. It's just gonna mess my laptop up if I want to go to sell it one day. Now let's get on to like this beefy game guide. This is the Ultimate Edition game guide. And this is all like that soft material, kind of like the mouse. And the inside, those 3 like slashes, like demon claw slashes, are like holographic basically. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's like embossing all the way around, like a weird design. The spine just says Inferno Edition, cool, Diablo 3, and Strategy Guide. The back has a sick looking, like ruin almost, and it has those embossings still. And this is really thick, like hardcover. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, obviously, but just like there's like art for the things, all the costumes, achievements, all the like the bestiary, all the different monsters. Tells you their health and everything on the 4 different levels. Like, as you can tell, there are 4 levels. Normal, which is really easy. Nightmare, Hell, and then Inferno, which is just ridiculous. Like, the highest boss, the Diablo boss, has like 72 million health. So, You don't want to get... You can't do Nightmare or any of the other difficulties until you beat the one above it. So that keeps you from being, like, slaughtered. But every time you beat the game, you restart the game in the next, like, difficulty. But weapons are better, and you keep your level, and you keep your weapons. You just start over, but you have most of the things you finish the game with. See, that's Diablo. That's you fighting him. It's really not that hard, at least not in normal. It gets really hard though towards the end, towards those last couple. But yeah, this tells you what to do in each of the acts, each of the like episodes of the game, and that's just guide stuff, picking a character and all their moves, all their powers. Yep. So that's my Diablo stuff. Hope you liked it. See ya.